Okay, good morning. Today's topic is workflow rules in Salesforce. Here, what is the workflow rules? Uh, the workflow rules are used to automate the business process. Here, if it comes to the workflow rules are used to mainly to automate the business process, and then this can be done by using automated email or alert. Sometimes if you want to update the field automatically, you may update the field. If you want to send a email alert, if you want to send a Gmail alert, like that, you may do some alert messages by using these workflows. If there is no automated email alert, they have to do some manual operation. For doing that one, you have to do some manual operation. Here in this case, you have a the workflows perform different actions. The workflow rules are used to perform some automated actions here. Here these actions may be one first action here is a task, other action here is a email alert, and then other one is a field update. Finally, fourth one here is a outbound messages. Here, what is the task here? If you assign a task, that means particular for corresponding event, it perform an action. It's just like a triggered. Here, the corresponding event, if you insert a record, automatically perform corresponding action. That is a thing done in a workflows. Here task, here the task means here assigning a certain task. Here another one here is a email alert. If any event occurred, the corresponding, then it will send a email alert to the corresponding users. For example, you have a business banking account. In the banking account, you have a different customers are there. If the customer at minimum balance less than 500, you, that means you will send a automatic alert message to those persons. What is the message here? Please maintain minimum balance, otherwise debited some amount from your account. That means that is called here, this type of alert message automatically sent. That type of alert message done by using this kind of workflows. And then another one is a field update. If you want to do some field updations and then send outbound messages to the different customers, this is a some actions in a workflows. And then evaluate rule when record is created. That means you have to evaluate a certain kind of action. For example, if record created, then you will perform for example, send email. If any record created, send email action, and then record created every time it edited. If edit the record, then send any action. That means if any event perform, the corresponding action will be triggered. That is a main thing. And then third type of event here is a if created, and that means when a record is created, anytime it's edited to the subsequent meet criteria, then performing the updated action. That means if event occurred, corresponding action triggered. That is a thing of workflows. And then the workflows contains rules, criteria, and rule actions. The criteria, in the sense, this is called here criteria created. The rule criteria defines when the action should happen. When there is an action, then you will have the rule criteria, and then it defines action that should happen when the rule criteria is satisfied. When rule criteria is satisfied, that means the rule action. Here four actions are there. You will perform any one of the action if an event occur. And then that is a thing. The navigation for this workflows set up, build, create, workflow approval, and then workflow rules, and then new. Okay, based on this knowledge, you will create the workflow in a Salesforce. Here, how can you create the workflow in a Salesforce? Here, first log into the system. How can you log into the system? Login.salesforce.com. If you go to the login.salesforce.com, the environment appears like this. Here you have a some sales account, and then you have a college information system account. That means this college information system account, this application created by the user. That means that's why it is called here custom application. Here the sales services, these are all standard application. In this way, you will go to the application sales, and then some other application, college information system. Okay, different applications are there. Here I'm going to creating a workflow on a student object. How can you create the workflow on a student object? For example, you have a student object like this. Here the object here, student number, student name, student fees, department number, and then student marks. Here based on the student marks, you will calculate the fee for the student. If student marks less than 60 percentage, that means he cannot get, he did not get the 60% of marks, in the sense he did not get the first class. If student not getting the first class, the fee for the student here is a 50,000. Is it clear or not? I am taking the action like this. If student marks less than 60 percentage, 60 percentage the previous year, the fee for the student is 50,000 or 60,000 or 70,000. Let us assume 80,000. The student automatically updating this field. Here, how can you do that field? By using workflow. That means I cannot fill the student fee. Okay. After completion, you have a great idea about this workflow. Go to setup and then go to build. Under build, you have a create option is there. Under create, there is a workflow option. It is very difficult to identify this one. Then come here and then write workflow. Yeah, under create, under workflow approval, and then workflow rules. Create a workflow rules. Here that means understanding the workflow. That means how to do some information. Yes, continue. Yes, here you have a already I created different workflows. I can delete those workflows, and then freshly I can create a new workflow. Next I can also delete another workflow. Yeah, I'm going to creating the this workflow, new workflow. Here on which object we are going to creating the workflow. I'm going to creating the workflow on student object. Here that means on which object I'm going to creating the workflow. Student object. Where is the student? Yes, this is a student object. Select the student object. Click on new. Here the workflow name, for example, um, student and example name of the workflow, role name, student underscore some workflow one, let us assume, and then created. That means three different types of events are there. When the role, that means evaluate role in the sense the action. Evaluate role when record is created. When record is created, that means you have to evaluate the role. When record created, every time it's edited. I am selecting the third option here, and then I'm selecting the third option, and then the rule criteria. What is the rule criteria here? The field. That means on which field you are going to perform this rule. On which field? For example, I'm going to perform in the student name, number, marks. If student marks less than less than less than 60 marks, less than 60, then that means you may apply the n number of rules here. That means you may apply the n number of rule criteria. That is a rule. The student marks less than 60, then save on next. Student less than 30, you have to fill the form fee equal to 80,000, and then here action. Which type of action you are using for corresponding event? If any action execute, the action here is a new field update, automatically updating the field, the name, the identification name, the student, let us assume underscore update 1, student underscore update 1, and then update 1. Here the student underscore update and which field you are going to updating, is which field, fee. That means if the student marks less than some information, then you have to update the field student field. How can you update the blank value, null to update cheyala, otherwise use formula to set the new value. Use formula and then show the formula editor. Click on the formula editor. If you click on the formula editor, you will click here the formula value number. Here I am using the formula value number. That means you may apply the any functions, text function, trim function, or that I am using the if student marks less than 60 percentage 60, then the student pays $8,000 or $8,000 or $60,000. Anyone you will use. Check the syntax. Is it valid or not? Yes. Yes, it is a valid. That means no syntax error in merging the field, and then save it. Save it. That means save one new. You may create the other workflow also. Verify that one. Yeah, I created the rule, I created the workflow. What is the workflow? If student marks less than 60, done. Yeah, one important thing you have to remember, if you create the workflow, you should activate that workflow. Here comes to here, it is not in activation mode. That means you have to perform the activations first. Activate, activate. Yes, here activated the student value. Then go to the student record. Here go to the student record. I want to update the student marks. For example, student number equal to 3. Let us assume student number equal to 3, student name equal to Uma, and then I am not filling any information on a student. I am not filling any information here, and then the department number for the student, or let us assume department 10, and then student marks. Here I am using the 55 marks. 55 marks in the sense less than 60 marks. That automatically fill the value with the fee. With the, what is the value? 80,000. Save it. Student marks. See here, the fee automatically filled with the 80. Here I'm not filling any information for the student fee, but here executed. For example, verify that one. Here go student marks. Here 80,000. Here similarly you may fill the values. For example, another record. I'm going to adding the another record 04, and then student name for A, and then I'm not filling anything here, and then student department number 10, and then marks equal to, for example, 25. For the 25 also less than 40. Then fill this one. Yeah, uh, that means if you comes to the student, yeah, here you have a, okay, go to this one. You have filled with the student fee. The student fee equal to 80,000. For suppose I want to execute like this. For example, student 05, and then student name Rama, and then I am not filling anything here. Student department, okay, department 20. Let us assume marks equal to 89. Marks equal to 89. What is the criteria? If 89, it's not writing. I did not write any workflow for the more than 60 percentage. Go here, but here it is a null value. Here if you see here this record, this creates a null value. That means greater than 60, you have to create another workflow. How can you create the workflow, another workflow? If student marks greater than 60 percentage, you are giving the free seat. That means the student fee 0. That means you may consider the value that is a 0 or 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 20 rupees, or otherwise 1000 rupees, like that. If student marks greater less than 60, then you have to fee equal to 80,000. Yeah, go to setup, another workflow. Go to setup, and then in the setup here, workflow, workflow, the workflow rules, and then confirm, continue, continue here, and then already one workflow created. I'm going to creating the new workflow rule. Here the second workflow rule, on which object you are going to creating the workflow rule? I'm going to creating on student. Yeah, next, and then the student, here the rule, edit rule, the rule name. What is the rule here? For example, student underscore, for example, rule 2, let us use in the description. And then the criteria here, the event you are selecting, created anytime it's edited subsequently meet the criteria, no problem, you may use that one. And then what is the rule here? The student, if student marks greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, where is the greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to 60 marks, greater than or equal to 60 marks, you may use n number of rules here, that greater than or equal to 60 marks, then save on next. You have to performing one certain action on student. Here what is an action here? That means no workflow action have been added, you have to add the action. What is an action? New field update, or you may send a alert message also. Here what is a new field here? The name, identification name. Here the identification student underscore update 2, and then unique name, and then the field to update student. That's on which field you are going to updating, free. That means if student marks greater than or equal to 60, you have to update the field. For updating the field, specify the new field value, or you may use the blank value, null value, or you may use the formula to set the, here you may use the formula. What is the formula? Show formula editor. Here you are using the greater than 60 marks, in the sense is a merit student, that's why you have to less fee. Here simply I'm using the, for example, 1000 or 2000 or 600 rupees. Here 600 rupees only, and then save it, save it. That means you may go for the save and new workflow also. Save, save it, and then you have to activate the save and done. Yeah, created another workflow. And then after, one one important thing you should remember, that is a, you have to activate the workflow. Here how can you activate the workflow? Click on activate button. Click on, if you click on activate button, it will activate the workflow, and then you activate the workflow, and then you want to, then you will create a new thing. That means previously if you attempt to add 0, for example, student number, let us assume, for example, more than 10, 11, let us assume, student name, same Rama, and then I'm not adding any fee here, and then student 30, and then student marks here 78. That means 78 in the sense more than, greater than 60 percentage, greater than 60 percentage, in the sense automatically add the fee as a 600 rupees. Save it, and then verify that one whether it existed or not. here. Yeah, the student here 11, particular student Hirama, the marks greater than the student marks 78, automatically add the fees 600 rupees. Here for example you may add another record. That means in this way automate the business process. In this way automate the, for example, the student number equal to, for example, 12, and then student name equal to any name you may use. For example, QQQ student name, and then fee. I am not adding any fee here. And then department equal to 10. The marks I am using here is a, for example, 100 marks. 100 in the sense greater than 60 marks. Here save it. Automatically add the value 600 rupees. Here go here the 12th record, the 12 record, the record number 12. Here the record number of 12 also 60,000. In this way you will performing the workflows on Salesforce. Thank you.